Dad, I'm not a child. I don't need a babysitter anymore. Gosh, I'm 17 years old and my dad still thinks I'm a baby. Well, I hope that the babysitter doesn't freak out when she sees this baby. All right. Coming. I opened the door again. Why was he still here? What are you doing here?
Is this the Douglas's house? I'm the babysitter. Where's the baby? Don't tell me you're the baby.
Oh God, I just wish the ground would open and swallow me up. Hello, MDA audience. My name's Paige Douglas. The guy at the door is Mason Duncan, a super spoiled rich kid. The problem was, he was the babysitter that my dad hired. A billionaire became my babysitter. Can you believe that? Anyway, if you want to know the full story, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. First of all, let me talk about myself a bit. I came from a single-parent family. My dad used to tell me that he and my mom had tried really hard to bring me into the world. Unfortunately, my dad lost her in childbirth. That was the reason why my dad became so overprotective even when I'm grown up. My dad is a cop and he's super busy. Even when it came to taking me to my friend's house for Halloween, he couldn't rely on anyone, but he took me there by his patrol car. I thought it was cool back then, until I entered high school. Yep, that little girl who is covering her face over there was me.
Pumpkin pie, you forget to say, I love you, Dad.
Are you serious? I'm not a child.
I love you, Dad.
Dad, stop! People are watching. OMG, this is embarrassing. See how people look at me like I'm some kind of alien? I hate to be treated like a clown in front of everyone. I mean, my dad is definitely pressing that horn again if I don't say it. I love you, Dad.
That's a copy. I love you too. See you later, pumpkin pie.
After my dad left, I had to deal with the mocking laughter of other fellow students. Oh dear, it was literally humiliating.
Hey, the baby was escorted to school again. I think you should tell your pappy to take you to class, baby.
Mason, yeah, you saw his little spoiled face at the beginning of the video. Coming from money, he had nothing but a damn good look and billionaire parents. He's also the team captain of the basketball team. I heard he used money to buy that position. Anyway, as for me, he's just a show-off. Gosh, that was so annoying. Listen to what the airhead's saying.
I beg your pardon, bookworm?
You lost your brain then and now lost your ears? What a spoiled rich kid. You should throw your money on something more helpful, like a brain surgery. Mason was gobsmacked and so mad that his face turned red. Still, he just laughed. Wow, this really satisfied me. Literally.
Pumpkin pie, can you make it home by yourself? Got stuff to do, so I can't come and pick you.
My dad got busy with some illegal trafficking cases again. I heard the mastermind behind the crime had not been detected yet, and it had been bothering my dad for a few days now. That's how it goes, I guess. As soon as I walked to the gate, a bunch of dudes blocked my way, and their leader was none other than Mason. What do you want?
It's no biggie.
Before I could react, someone grabbed my bag from behind. It was given to Mason, and he turned it upside down, causing everything inside to fall to the ground.
Jeez, what on earth do you bring to school, dude?
Their mocking laughter made me feel humiliated. I couldn't hold it anymore, so I rushed to grab my bag. Unexpectedly, Mason raised it up high that was beyond my reach. I went nuts, and so I stomped on his feet. As soon as he dropped the bag, I quickly snatched it back and bolted. Mason and his dudes immediately chased after me. They might be muscle, but they could never outrun me. It was hilarious as hell. I could even tease him while running, and this is what came after the accident. After what happened to me, Mason had called an ambulance before running away. My dad rushed to the hospital right after the nurse called him.
Oh, sweetheart, I shouldn't have let you go home alone.
Dad, I'm all right. Even though I had confirmed that I was totally fine, my dad still didn't buy it and decided that I should stay home for 1 week until I fully recovered. I know my dad well enough to know that he would be worried sick if I insisted on going to school. Anyway, since I wasn't going to school and my dad wasn't comfortable leaving me at home alone, he decided to hire a babysitter. Yes, you heard that right. A real human being babysitter. Things after that happened exactly like you saw in the beginning of the video. That babysitter was Mason the rich kid. After he found out that I was the one in need of care, he burst into laughter as if he was struck by lightning or something. Gosh, I hate that! Can you stop?
You're not a kid! But you still look for a nanny!
And you, what are you? A dude as a nanny? And why is your name Natalie?
Oh, that's actually my cousin's name. I'm just covering for her.
Of course you are! Why would a silver spoon like you need to be a nanny for money?
Better than someone who's being grown up and still needing someone to change her diapers.
Ugh! You're despicable! I angrily slammed the door, but then my genius mind realized something. I could absolutely take advantage of this to torture Mason. Come on in. Before I could finish my words, Mason nudged me aside and entered my house. Of course, a young prince living in a castle has never seen an ordinary house before. I plopped down on the sofa, casually watching Mason. Since you are my babysitter, you have to do as I say.
Based on what?
Based on this. If you don't listen to me, I'll tell my dad everything. He's a cop and he won't let you get away with this. Don't even think about using your money. My dad can't be bought. Yes, fear me now, Mason. Welcome to hell, darling. Yes. The babysitter you found is doing so great. Uh-huh. I won't cause any trouble for the nanny. Bring me more snacks! Seeing his pale face made me feel victorious. But that wasn't enough. I ordered him to clean the pool, which hadn't been cleaned for years. Mason was furious, but still had to do what I said while I was relaxing on the chair. You'd better do it well. I don't want to see any stains left.
That spoiled Douglas kid.
I could hear you. If you show that bad attitude one more time, I'll tell my dad everything. Mason was so mad that he stomped his foot and slipped. Oh my God, Mason, you're so clumsy. I was stepping forward to mock him, but then I slipped too and... Ah! I thought I would fall into the pool floor, but it felt oddly soft. Oh, turned out I fell into Mason's arms. OMG, what was happening? My heart beat like it was going to jump out. I struggled to be free, but Mason just carried me tightly.
Stop wiggling. The floor is slippery. Both of us might slip.
Why was he so gentle all of a sudden? I just couldn't take it. As soon as he put me down, I hurriedly ran out of the pool. If I moved quickly enough, he wouldn't be able to notice my red like a tomato face. Anyway, being bossy over Mason all day was incredibly satisfying. Well done, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow.
What?
When my dad came home from work, he was surprised to find the house unusually clean and tidy. He even questioned whether the babysitter was the one who cleaned it. Well, she's a dedicated person, Dad. Dad seemed satisfied and didn't ask for any further detail. That evening, I passed by my dad's room and accidentally saw him pacing back and forth and mumbling something inaudibly.
How did this mess happen?
Is everything all right, Dad? You good?
Yeah. Sweetie, did you enter my room by any chance?
No, I didn't. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. Good night, sweetie.
Recently, Dad had been so busy investigating that trafficking case that he seemed to have aged a few years. I didn't want to cause him any more trouble or worry, so I decided not to tell him about Mason replacing Natalie as my babysitter. The next day, Mason came to my house. We sat in the dining room and worked on the school assignments that I had missed.
Hey, concentrate.
This is too much. I can't finish it. Mason laughed as he saw my face, but eventually helped me with my homework. Wow, I didn't expect him to be so smart. With his help, I managed to finish all my assignments. However, I ended up dozing off since we sat for so long. When I woke up, Mason was gone. Did he sneak off? I was in deep thought when suddenly there was a strange noise upstairs. Was there a burglar in my house? I swallowed hard and decided to go check it. If there really was a burglar, I'd take him down in a blink of an eye. Don't you mess with the Douglas. What are you doing here?
I was looking for the bathroom. Are you hungry? How about some pizza? I'll place an order.
Mason said and quickly went downstairs. He looked absolutely suspicious. The following day, Mason came again. I told him that I was exhausted and wanted to take a nap, so he could do anything he wanted as long as he didn't leave my house before his shift ended. Sure enough, as soon as I came back to my room, he started to take action. He went into my dad's room and began searching for something. It didn't take him too long until he pulled out a file from the drawer. What are you doing here? Mason looked at me in panic, clutching the file tightly. Being the replacement babysitter is not your true purpose, isn't it, Mason? Why are you taking advantage of me? Tell me, Mason! Tell me!
You should get out of my way. I don't want to hurt you.
This is my house! What are you gonna do to me?
You won't understand. Just get out of my way.
What you're doing is illegal!
Shut up!
As he spoke, he lunged at me. However, he quickly stopped because my dad had been standing behind me all along. Mason then realized that he had fallen into my trap. That was right. After detecting Mason's sneaky behavior, I started to doubt. So, when Dad got home from work, I asked him a bit about the case he was investigating. I found out that last week, police had found suspects' DNA at the crime scene and were comparing it to the database to find their identities. You must be wondering what this case has to do with Mason. Well, I'm pretty sure that he was one of the criminals that my dad was chasing.
All right. You should tell me the truth now, Mason. What was your involvement in this case? It wasn't me, but my cousin, Tyler. He said you had evidence against him, so he sent me here to steal it.
Okay, maybe I got that part slightly wrong. Why did you listen to him?
Tyler, he's the leader of a gang. He threatened that if I didn't do what he asked, he would harm anyone that was close to me. I'm so sorry, Officer Douglas. I know what I did was wrong.
What? So the whole thing that said you were the babysitter instead of Madeline was...
All fake. Tyler arranged everything and sent me here. Are you taking me to jail, Mr. Douglas? Stealing evidence is a serious crime, Mr. Duncan. I got it.
Dad, are you really going to arrest him?
All right. Pumpkin Pie, can you give us some space? It's gonna be fine.
Looking at Dad's eyes, I knew that I had to do it even though I didn't want to. So I left Dad's room. I literally had no idea what they were talking about. All I knew was after 20 minutes of talking, Mason stepped out. My dad was right after him. How was the talk? You all right? Mason smiled at me, then looked at my dad.
Mr. Douglas said if I agreed to come forward as a witness against Tyler, I'd be cleared of all charges. I'm ready to cooperate. I'll do everything you say, Mr. Douglas.
Mason's cooperative attitude had me realize that he wasn't necessarily a jerk after all. He might have made a big mistake, but he also realized it and genuinely felt remorse about it. I think my dad was right to give him a second chance to stand on the side of righteousness and fix what was wrong.